Sure, let's just rip it apart at this point, because I don't know. Hey, what's up guys? I am the Average Drummer and welcome back to cooking time. I know, it's been like forever and I just didn't make any because just didn't. So today we are going to do something a little bit different. Also notice we have a new kitchen because we moved. Look, it's cool, it's new, it's a little bigger. Today we're gonna cook something different. So you guys probably know about some of those mail order meals like the Blue Apron or was it HelloFresh, stuff like that? Well, Kroger, if you're from the Midwest or anywhere that has Kroger, they have decided they're going to do their own version of this thing, except it's not mail ordered, you just pick it up in the store. It's got all the fresh ingredients, you just kind of prep it, cook it, it gives you instructions, all that good jazz. So I got one. It's right here in this box. We're gonna see what's inside of it. I don't know how difficult they are. It says easy. I never believed the word easy, but you know, maybe they'll prove me wrong. So here's our box. This is for bacon and honey mustard glazed chicken. This says kit to fork in about 20 minutes. That's a bold statement, Kroger. Bold statement for people who don't necessarily know how to cook. But this should make cooking easier. So we're gonna see what's inside of here. But is there like an easy way to open this? Or am I just losing my mind? Sure, let's just rip it apart at this point, because I don't know. Okay, there's gotta be an easier way to like open this. Like, am I missing something? Oh, hey look, I can just cut this sticker right here and open it. So I'll take my trusty knife, try to not cut myself. There we go. Oh, hey! Flips open like a champ. So inside we have what appears to be broccolini whole, wheat berries cooked. I have radishes quartered. I have Heinz Dijon mustard, Cafe Delight honey. Here's our chicken, chicken breast diced, and bacon. That is not enough bacon. If anybody knows me, that's not enough bacon, but I suppose it'll do. And then we have a little baggie with all the instructions in it. So a lot of stuff in this box. Looks like it should be fairly easy to prep, but we're gonna find out. To the instructions, which I'm trying to get the paper out of the bag. Got it. But I guess the nice thing is they do tell you on here, like they give you measurements of everything, so if you ever wanted to do this recipe again but didn't want to buy the kit, you could. Just keep this thing. So according to the directions, I must crisp the bacon. Heat a skillet over medium heat and cook bacon until crisp and browned on both sides. Remove bacon from skillet and set on a plate. Pour off all but 1 tablespoon of bacon grease. When bacon has cooled, use fingers to crumble and set aside. Step 1 is to crisp the bacon. To the pans! I need to find some scissors because there's not really like an easy open option for the bacon, or I'll just use a really big knife because I like knives. Just super overkill just to open a package of bacon, whatever. So I'm cutting open my bacon right now with an overly large knife. There we go. Okay, there's the other bits of bacon. So I am throwing the bacon onto the pan. The pan is heating up. The bacon will be cooking. So while reading through the directions of this, one thing I'm noticing that's super cool. This is a 1-pan dish. I just need like a pan and something to open the packages with, and like a spoon and maybe a cutting board if I really want to get fancy. So I can cut that broccoli, because I think I have to cut the broccoli at one point, but everything else is already cut, so that's kind of nice. As you can hear, my bacon is starting to be sizzling. There's my bacon be sizzling. So you see that sizzling bacon? To be quite honest, I don't know if you could actually see it because I just flipped the phone around and I don't know what I was pointing at. But I hope you could see it, because that kind of helps with the illusion of cooking and whatever. Okay, so I hope you can hear me over the sound of the sizzling bacon. But the bacon is cooking, so I have decided that we're going to do the broccoli and cut it, even though it doesn't say to do that until step 2. Is that okay with everybody? I know I'm going out of order in steps, but I'm impatient. So I have these fancy broccolis, pull them all out of the bag here. So apparently, I don't need the leafy things. I don't even know, do I need the leafy things? I don't want the leafy things. I don't know if I'm supposed to leave those on there or not, but I don't want them. So I'm gonna pluck all these leafy things off of there because this isn't a salad. I know there's gonna be somebody out there that's like, no, it's totally okay to eat those things. I know, it's fine. No, they're actually really good for you. I don't really care, to be quite honest. It feels right. I'm just doing what feels right, okay? I know there's like instructions and stuff, but I'm just doing what feels right. Okay, so the bacon's like already done. I kind of turned around and blinked for a minute, and I turned around and it was almost burning, so I took it off really fast and avoided a smoke and a catastrophe. We're good. We're good. I avoided everything. So now, while the bacon grease is still hot, throw the chicken in there and allow it to start cooking while I cut off the heads of the baby broccoli and throw the stalks in there, is what I'm supposed to do, according to the directions. Okay, so I have my diced chicken right here. I'm gonna cut this open and throw it in that pan right there. So if y'all don't see this, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna kind of whack. Try to not cut my finger off. So there's this like red thing, don't put that in the pan. Yeah, red thing comes out of the package and throws away. I'm gonna put all this in there and cook the chicken. So I'm back to the broccoli, the baby broccoli. I'm gonna actually cut the heads off like it told me to. So I just kind of waka. I kind of cut off the heads of them and keep the stalks, like I'm killing their family. I'm not sure what these baby broccolis ever did to anybody, but apparently they deserve to have their heads cut off. So here's all the heads of the broccolini, and here's all the stalks. I'm gonna kind of cut those into pieces and throw those in the pan over here. I have put the broccoli stalks in with the chicken, as deemed so by the Kroger gods. I just did what they told me to. So, we're gonna take a quick peek-see at that. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. Just kind of give this a little stir, flip the chicken a little bit, make sure everything cooks nice. I also need to salt and pepper this, which I will do shortly. Little bit of salty. Salty, make the salty rain. It's a salty rain. And then I have a pepper. It's time for the salty rain and the pepper rain. Look at the pepper rain. It's the salt and pepper rain. Kind of stir this around here a little bit. So while I'm waiting for some of this stuff to cook, I have a special guest for you guys to meet. He's a little fella. So this, everybody, is Zero. Say hi, Zero. Look, it's you. I know, you're so cute. He's my guest chef today. By guest chef, I mean he's just kind of been sitting at my feet the whole time while I cook stuff. But that's, you know, it is what it is. But this is Zero. He's our new little puppy. We've had him since right before Christmas, and he's adorable, and everybody loves him. And he is a spoiled little pug. Are you not, little buddy? He's super tired right now and was like freaking put me down. So that's Zero. He will probably show up in more videos in the future. But you can go back to bed, buddy. I'm done. I'm sorry. I pissed you off. So step 2 is, now that the chicken and the broccoli stalks are a little bit cooked, after I turn the chicken, I should add the baby broccoli heads and radish to skillet. Cook for 2 more minutes. Lower heat to medium-low and add wheat berries. So I shall now add baby broccoli heads and radish. So here I have baby broccoli heads. I shall add that to the pan. Allow that to begin cooking. I also have over here in this fancy little package diced radish, quartered. So I shall rip this package open. Opens pretty easily. And just kind of dump all of that into there. Added. Now I'll let all that cook for a few minutes. Give it a little bit of a stir here. Kind of incorporate it all into the pan. Now I let that cook. Let this cook for 2 minutes. So far, I have to say this is actually a very easy recipe. I mean, it is incredibly step-by-step with these instructions. There's only technically 4 steps. It doesn't get any easier than that. So far, I'm really liking these things. These are called, the actual name of these is called PrepPared. They have a website, PrepPared.com. They're not sponsoring this video in any way, shape, or form. We found them at Kroger, because that is who makes these, by the way. But we found them and we wanted to try them. They were kind of, they just seemed like a quick, easy meal alternative. I'm not going to say they were cheap based on what you get. I think they were like $14 or something like that, 14 or 15 bucks per meal. But if you're in kind of a pinch, and these are only for 2 people, that, if it's 2 of you, you both work or something like that, you want a home-cooked meal, you want a fresh meal, but you don't want to take the time to like figure it out, because that takes some time, and you go shopping and you buy all the stuff and you do the prepping and the stuff, and it takes forever, I know. So I understand where these can come into handy, where these can come into play. So we're going to see how this one goes. The next step, lower heat to medium low and add wheat berries, 2 tablespoons of water, Dijon mustard, and honey. Cook until wheat berries are heated through, about 3 to 4 minutes, and then season with a little bit more salt and pepper. So we have our wheat berries. According to the package on the wheat berries, these are fully cooked. So I'm basically just kind of heating them through. So I'm going to dump them into this pan here. And then I also need to add 2 tablespoons of water. So I'm going to take and add 2 tablespoons of water. And then I add in my Dijon mustard packets. So again, the fact that this is all pre-portioned is really nice. You just kind of dump it into the pan and call it a day. Kind of dump the honey into there. Ooh, honey. Okay, so everything is into this pan, so I'm just going to kind of stir everything together. I mean, there's not much left to it other than to plate it. So just got to kind of let all the heat through. Okay, so now that I've mixed all this together, I'm just going to kind of let it sit and cook for a minute. It says about 2 to 3 minutes. And then to salt and pepper to your taste. So I will taste it and then make sure it's got enough in it, and we'll plate this thing. Okay guys, the food is all done. It's out of the pan, it's onto the plate. It smells really good actually. Anyway, here's a good look at the food now that it's done and plated and pretty. It is time for the moment of truth. I'm gonna grab a little bit of everything as best I can here. So I think I have a little bit of everything, some chicken, some of the broccoli, some of the stuff. Okay, that was pretty good. I don't really know how to describe the taste. I'm actually quite impressed by the amount of flavor that is in this with almost no seasoning. I mean, the only actual seasoning was salt and pepper, and then the Dijon mustard and honey were pretty much the only things that actually were like flavored. And then I guess you would get flavor in all this stuff from the bacon. One thing I totally forgot to put on here after I just said bacon was I forgot to put the bacon bits on here. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. Also comment down below if there's anything else you guys would like me to create, make, cook, what you would like to see me do. I'm not limited to cooking videos. I'll do whatever, or at least I'll try. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not. Lets me know that you guys want to keep watching what I make. So again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye bye.